Even the most experienced cyclists amongst us make rookie mistakes from time to time. They may not admit it, but they definitely make a few errors every now and again. I myself make mistakes all the time, if I'm honest. Like right now, just punctured 100 meters from home and forgotten my pump, so it's gonna be a long morning waiting to be collected. But whilst I sit here, I'm thinking, what are those cycling mistakes that we've all made?
Now I have to say, this is especially annoying when you want to go out on your bike, you get kitted up, you get dressed, you put your helmet on, you go outside and you realise your battery's low. Di2 batteries only last so long, which is great until they run out. So what you want to do is make sure they're charged. Check it every so often, every few months, and check your levels. And why don't you just put it on for a night or two? That way you're not going out and realising your battery's low and then you're stuck in the granny ring. There is literally nothing worse. I better go and charge mine.
Right, admit it, we've all done this one. A slow speed, embarrassing crash. You've been pootling around your driveway, looking at your pedals, or you've been fiddling around with your head unit, getting the right display up. You thought you had a lot of space to manoeuvre. Maybe I'll have 5 data fields, that'd be good. But then suddenly, next minute, whoa, oh, you've just gone into the back of a parked car. I know, I've been there before, I've done it. I promise you I've done it myself. And well, whilst it doesn't hurt, normally you're not going to injure yourself. It is very embarrassing. And well, there's no real remedy for it other than to laugh it off. Get up, shrug your shoulders and get on with things.
Misjudging the weather. Here in the UK, we are always optimistic about the weather, even when the sky is grey and there's lots of clouds. Naively, we think that the sun might come out. I've done it loads of times, gone out on my bike, I don't need a rain cape today. 30 minutes later, I'm stood there, soaking wet in the freezing cold. So always pack a rain cape. They always come in handy and they can be done up really small to fit in your back pocket.
Not topping up your sealant in your tubeless tyres. Yeah, I know, it's really easy to forget when you're riding a bulletproof tubeless setup. But even these need some TLC. And is there anything worse than bragging to your mates saying you never get a puncture, then you head out on the bike only to get a puncture to find you haven't got enough sealant in your tyres? So what I would suggest is periodically check the sealant levels in your tubeless tyres. That way you'll never come unstuck. Yeah, easy to forget, but yeah, we don't want to get punctures. So top up that sealant.
Right, I may as well take my helmet off because I'm going to be sitting here a while waiting to be collected. But I was thinking about another common mistake. Coming into a corner too hot. Oh dear, that's not a hair. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh. Oh. We've all done this one. Definitely done this one. Oh no, this is a hairpin. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, whoa, 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 whoa. You're coming into a corner and you think it's going to be a nice sweeping bend. But really, it's a really tight hairpin. And well, you've overcooked it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Best case scenario, bit of lost traction in the rear wheel and your heart skips a beat. Worst case though, it can be very dangerous, especially if you go onto the other side of the road into oncoming traffic. So folks, just be careful out there, ride within your limits and always be prepared for the unknown. Especially if you don't know the road. Don't go into a corner super hot and risk it all. Stay within your side of the road. I always like to think that the other side of the road is like a cliff drop, and under no circumstances would I cross over. It's dangerous and you could really cause yourself some serious harm. So it pays to be careful and try and avoid this common mistake if you can. You're going for it this time. Your biggest ride ever. Possibly a new distance record. Your friends are going to be jealous when they hear about this one. You're at the midpoint of your ride, everything's going well, then you reach into your pockets for a nice delicious bar. But oh no, how could you? How could you do that? You've forgotten all your food. You left it on the kitchen table. This isn't good. This isn't good. You're gonna have to weave your way home now. You're fighting the bonk, battling to survive and finish your ride. But it's so difficult now, you're running low on energy. All the bars and restaurants, oh, they're smelling delicious, but you can't buy anything because you left your wallet on the kitchen table as well. We've all been there. And to be honest, we'll probably all be there again. It's like a rite of passage in cycling, forgetting your food and bonking all the way home. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I've done it right now while I'm waiting to be collected from my puncture. I thought I'd just sit here and have a nice little stack, but no, left it all on the kitchen table. How could I? Why did you let me do it, Pinarello? Why didn't you tell me when we were leaving the door, Connor, remember your food? But you didn't, did you? You stayed silent. Thought so, thought so. It's always like this.
Failing to master the track stand. Falling off at traffic lights while trying to look cool. We recommend you spend a significant amount of time practicing the track stand before you go out in public and try it, well, just to save you a bit of embarrassment. We've all been there, or at least witnessed one, on a ride. Maybe your cleats are new and a bit tighter than you're used to, and then you just can't get your foot out quick enough, and then it's all too late.
Getting lost abroad and ending up on the motorway. I mean, picture the scene. The sun is on your back, you're riding the smooth Mallorcan tarmac, and then a lorry flies by. Wait, now I hope this hasn't happened to you, but it's happened to me once. I've ended up on a motorway abroad due to a bit of bad luck and poor route planning. So don't make the same mistake I did. So plan your route, do a bit of research into where you're going, and also a good trick is learn a bit of the signage. That way, you'll never end up somewhere you probably shouldn't be.
So those are some of the most common cycling mistakes we've all made. But what about you guys? Let us know in the comment section below, what are the worst cycling mistakes you've made? I can't wait to read these comments.
Strada Bianca. Strada Bianca. Strada Bianca. Strada Bianca. I don't know how I messed it up the first time. Sorry, I'm really sorry, Pinarello. I feel like I've let you down. I feel like I've let down your Italian heritage. I'm sorry everyone else as well. I'll keep practicing. Strada Bianca. Strada Bianca. Strada Bianca.